Hey guys, it's Shannon and my good friend Jennifer, hi Jennifer, is wanting a farmhouse window with shutters on the sides for a wall in her house. So I am lucky that I have a family member that hooks me up with some pretty awesome old windows. So I'm gonna go to my stash and see what I can find for her. We're gonna go to Mommy's stash of windows and see what we can find. Okay, so out back here I have a bunch of old windows and I'm just gonna kind of dig through them, find ones that are in pretty good shape, and then I'll start working on it. Okay, so here's the one she picked. It is...
Don't hit me!
It is this one with these extra 4 panes in it, so it's got kind of a nice decorative look. And then this side is white, and this side is just wood, which I know it's really hard to see. But I think I'm gonna do the white side. She wants everything. She likes that dark wood stain just like I do. So I'm gonna sand this all down and clean it up and restain it. So here's the before. Okay, so for this, I'm definitely wearing my little mask here and making sure that I have my eye protection on and my gloves on, because these old windows can have mold on them, they can have yucky dirt, they can have lead paint. You just don't want any of that kind of stuff getting into your system, so make sure you... After it's sanded. So that was a ton of work and I'm not liking any of this white. I thought about painting it or just staining it and seeing what happened. But when I flipped this guy over, I went ahead and I just sanded the back, which was not near as bad. And you can barely see that white. So I think we're gonna go for this side instead of the other side. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm going to stain this and we'll see what happens. Look like a hot mess after being in that mask for so long, but this is a combo deal and she wants shutters to go on the sides of this window, so I'm going to go through my pallet wood and find some pretty pieces to make us 2 shutters for her. Alright, so here's the wood that I picked, And each one is going to be 3 wide boards. And then I'm going to cut them down so they're all the same length. And then my braces I'm going to use 1x2s for. So get started with that. Have my boards all cut to the same length. They're all sanded. So I'm going to take measure and measure for my 1x2 lengths. One by twos are cut and sanded, and I think I'm gonna go ahead and lay these opposite of each other. Mine over my fireplace are going the same way, but I think this kind of has a little bit more balance to it. So just for some dimensions and reference, so you kind of have an idea of what size these are, I cut my pallet wood down to 36 inches tall, and they're 3 across, and so from here to here they are a little over 16 inches long. And what I would suggest is that you measure, if you're using pallet wood, measure the bottom and cut, and then measure the top and cut, because when you're using pallet wood, you're using a wood that's not a perfect wood, so the sizes are going to be just a teeny bit off. So kind of measure, cut. And then my braces here, the diagonal braces, are 27.5 inches long, and I used my miter saw to cut them at a 22.5 degree angle. So there's those. Now I am actually going to be using my nail gun and some 1 1/4 inch nail gun nails and some wood glue, and I'm just gonna nail right into the tops into the wood to attach it all together. Now that they're both put together, I'm gonna stain both the shutters in the same wood stain I did the window. drying the whole set.